It has been a long 5 weeks for John McGorry, but now he is healthy and he is free. Today, he's bringing us an exclusive look inside the military base where he spent 2 weeks quarantined. Columbus native John McGorry says he was quarantined for more than a month, first in Wuhan, China, as the city shut down to contain the coronavirus, then in the U.S., alongside more than 150 other Americans evacuated from Wuhan.
You know, I guess you never really notice how much freedom means to you until you have it taken away from you, and this certainly has been a situation where I felt like my freedom was taken away.
Confined for 14 days in this secluded area of the Miramar Marine Base in San Diego.
See the best and the worst of it, a palm tree and a fence.
Waiting to see if anyone came down with symptoms of the virus that is terrifying the world.
There was a fence around it. There was guards. I went out and talked to the guards one day. I asked them, how far do you think I could get if I made a break for it? They said not too far.
John walks us through the area where he was staying, including down the hall of rooms where he says a cleaning crew disinfected everything, including the walls, every day.
Each bin allows us to put laundry.
Every day there was a crew of, 10 to 15 people. They were all wearing white hazmat-looking suits, and they would come along and they would, they would ask if you wanted your room clean, but they didn't really want to come in, I don't believe. They looked pretty nervous when they asked.
Here's a little bit of breakfast.
Plenty of snacks, from cakes to ramen noodles, magazines, and travel-sized toiletries. And check out these handouts, translating things like I feel sick or shampoo, plus coping with stress and how to stop spreading germs. The worst part of quarantine?
I think the isolation, and obviously in a quarantine, that's what you're supposed to be, isolated, and it certainly it wears on you after a while.
The group even isolating and staying away from any person who dared to cough or sneeze. 14 long days later, and still healthy, John was released. His sister and brother-in-law picked him up, and the first thing he asked to do, eat tacos. But John says his release is bittersweet, concerned and unsure just how long the quarantine will last for those he left behind in Wuhan.
I'm free, but I'm thinking about some of my friends that aren't free.
John is still in California with family for a few more days, and then he will fly here to Ohio on Friday to spend time with his sons and grandchildren. For Spectrum News, I'm Lindsay Oliver.